watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to discuss Lana Del Rey's second album, and this was the first album of hers that I absolutely fell in love with. I thought Born to Die was amazing, but I don't know, there's something about Ultraviolence. It has this sort of like beatnik aspect of like a subdued coolness to it, and every track just sort of oozes with this like psych pop sort of like drony guitar, and mixed with these very like 1960s 1970s style vocals that Lana has continued to perfect over her entire career. But I would definitely say the one thing about Ultraviolence that stands out is how it's like she already mastered it, and then she just kind of like started that engine up on Ultraviolence, and she hasn't really let up since. But at the same time, with Ultraviolence, it genuinely sounds like it could have come from another era. And there's something so crisp and yet so haunting to each of the tracks on here. And the production is amazing. And her vocals are so dreamlike, and yet they're so intensely serious, and they're so well written. I mean, this was made even more evident, like as far as like Lana's writing power was concerned, when she finally released her book of poems. I believe last year, 2021, I think that came out, or 2020, I can't remember now. But she's an incredibly talented lyricist, and this, I would say, is the first record where she stepped that game up, and she hasn't let up since. Like, whereas I found on Born to Die, there was more of like a mainstream quality at play. Like, it was almost like she was attempting to go after like radio hits. Whereas on Ultraviolence, she sort of let all that go, and she just focused on writing complex yet fun and catchy and memorable songs that are dripped in this sort of like 1960s, 1970s beatnik vibe. And she didn't worry so much about trying to churn out like pop hit after pop hit. And yet that's exactly what she continued to do for the rest of her career. It's like once she sort of stopped trying, she got even more successful. Because I don't think the Lana Del Rey that was on Born to Die would have done as well had she stayed with that sound. I think the Lana Del Rey that she has since become, and the success that she's found, is because she just said fuck it and got a lot more honest. And that is definitely true here. There isn't a bad song on this record, and this is the first album of hers that I absolutely fell in love with. And I keep losing lights, so unfortunately I can't keep talking about this, because eventually I'm going to disappear into the darkness of nothing. And it's oddly appropriate for an album that deals with such heavy topics as, you know, this album does. But yeah, seriously, I don't want to lose all my lighting. So I am going to go. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Lana Del Rey's awesome follow-up to her debut, and that is Ultraviolence. I apologize for this being so short. I could talk about this record endlessly. I absolutely love every song on here. God, I Fucked My Way to the Top is on here. And I totally know what that's like, because I've done that myself. Except it didn't work, because it didn't get me anywhere. Wow, that was a big letdown. But it's not true anyways. So, whatever. But if you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. You guys are amazing. Again, oh, damn, I lost another light. I apologize for this being so short. You guys have a good night. I will talk to you soon. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.